I'm Jessica, and this is my daughter Charlotte, and this is Sarah. I was homeschooling Charlotte from kindergarten on, and I was going to continue doing that. But we had a letter sent to us for the option for virtual school, and my husband really liked the idea of her being a public school student and getting a transcript and letting it be more accurate, I guess, as far as grading and testing goes, because with homeschooling, she just gets like a sticker and move on with the day. So I really liked the idea of her being able to be tested and take assessment level, like STAR tests, to determine what grade level she actually is at. And that was really enlightening. So we thought we'd give it a try. It was nice to know that the curriculum was all there for you. So as a homeschool parent, you don't have to come up with your own curriculum. It was there. We were even allowed to have the printouts from the school. They arranged for us to have that. So it was very similar, I would say, to our homeschooling schedule, but it felt good knowing that she was, you know, having her public school education.
Definitely tell them to do one lesson a day in each subject, because if you try to do one subject at a time, you get too far behind and you can get kicked out.
We let them sleep in. That's what's really great about virtual school. She doesn't have to get up super early. What was your favorite part you told me? You like to be in your what?
I was like in pajamas all day.
Pretty much all year in pajamas. Typically we'd have breakfast. We'd start around 9:30. That gave me time just to get myself ready for the day. And I would say, as she mentioned, we would do one lesson a day. So each subject we would do a lesson in. And we would probably be done around 12:30, 1 o'clock, typically, most days, unless there was a project or an essay, something that took a little bit longer.
Reports and tests and like reports about, like right now, they helped me kind of like grow as a student.
She also had to learn how to do research online for essays or reports on certain people or subjects. So they would have a safe search program, which was very comforting for me as a parent to not have to worry about if I left the room, what might pop up. I also think like it was great for Charlotte to be able to go at her own pace. She finished the first semester like 5 weeks early.
Yeah.
And then she finished for the year back in March. There's an assigned teacher to her that every week we had an appointment. I think a Tuesday at 4 was ours. And it was just maybe about a half hour where all of the students that she was responsible for would sign on to the Teams meeting. And that was great because if you had any questions about an assignment or anything like that, that's what that meeting was for. She also was readily available anytime to email. So we'd have a question, she'd be very responsive. So it wasn't like I had to wait until the next day to finish an assignment if I had a question on it. The pacing guide. That was my like, I was really worried because I didn't know how to do it. I also didn't know what was expected of us if we were supposed to accomplish a certain amount of assignments in a set time. And so at the very beginning, I was pretty stressed out. But once I realized how much I thought she could process, then we just kind of went at her pace. And I really didn't set something arbitrary. I just went with what was natural for us. And it ended up being great because we were able to finish early. So, you know, just even having the morning sessions every day, we were able to accomplish everything. And she's a straight A student, and she was able to finish a couple months in advance.